up. Well, this is the thing. So this is it. So real quick, we're going to go ahead and get started. Hopefully they're going to join us for this dinner because it's time to eat. It's time to be responsible. We only got 40 days. Last week, right? Y'all had to do what? We had to talk about what our why was. Y'all had to write everything down. And your why. Well, first and foremost, is there anybody that's here for the first time? Because I'm not sure if everybody that's here right now was here last Sunday. Is there anybody that's in the room right now that was not here last Sunday? If you was not here last Sunday, please, please, please raise your virtual hand. So everybody that is here right now was here last Sunday. Good, 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 good. Thank you, King Malik, for turning your camera on. I appreciate you. Where y'all at? The camera's on. Thank you, Naima. It's good to see you, Queen. Raven, where you at? Demo, where you at? Maurice, where you at? Mishka, where you at? Where the rest of y'all at? Come on, family. So did everybody write down your why? Okay, and we also had to list our goals. Did everybody list their goals? Because we're about to get into some stuff, family. So is anybody okay and comfortable? We are going to get real. Let me see if there's any co-hosting in here. Moya, I'm going to co-host you, Queen, real quick so you can help as far as letting some people in, all right, honey?
Absolutely. Got you, Queen.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, there you go. So we have anybody in here, all right, with talking to us about your whys. What is your why right now? As far as the next 40 days. Come talk to us, King Malik.
Well, it was just one point, but overall, just building generational wealth for myself, future spouse, and those that come after me. Also, to get to a point of being able to pretty much teach all of my friends that are actually interested in just being more than just a normal, regular person from one of the videos that you saw said.
Absolutely. I love it. That is a host of whys. Is there anything out of the list that you just made? So I'm asking, so is that your list of your whys? Because your whys is your most important factors, because you had your list of your whys and your list of your goals. Out of your list of your whys, what is your most important factor, the thing that's going to motivate you the most, that when you are tired, when you're exhausted, when you feel like giving up, what is that? Is every single aspect on that list going to keep you motivated to keep you going? Or is there something on that list that's the one major thing that no matter how you feel, no matter what's going on in life, that's going to keep you going no matter what?
I'd say pretty much building the generational wealth for myself, because if I'm not able to do it for myself, then I wouldn't be able to help anybody else. So that's honestly my main point, because I kind of see myself as the foundation to be able to grow something more.
Okay. I absolutely love it. I love it. Y'all make sure y'all show the King Malik some love in the chat, family. Next up, we have King David. Come talk to us, King David.
Yeah, I did my my why. My why is I desire to be walking in my specific assignment that God has prepared for me, that will allow me to redeem the time and create generational wealth for my family. And then the next part of that is my purpose will then be to teach others how to walk in their purpose. And this is bigger than me. It's other people that I don't know, that don't know me, that when we do cross paths will depend on me to be able to share this information to help them be able to step in their calling whenever that time is. And I want to be ready.
I absolutely love that. That was some powerful stuff in there. Woo. So if you had to take anything out of that list, that when you absolutely felt like giving up, like you had the worst day ever, but you had about 3 things that you still needed to accomplish before you shut down for the night, what would be that thing that would push you to keep you going for the rest of the day, that night?
That my family is counting on me to push and do that extra. And not just my current family now, but my daughter, when she gets older, her children, my brother, his daughter. I have a lot of family members that aren't necessarily ambitious or they're comfortable in life. And so I've taken on some responsibility to take this information and create college funds for their children, even though they're not thinking about it in that way. So this is beyond just me. It's my family, their family, when they get older. So that's my purpose and that's my calling.
Absolutely. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Make sure y'all show King David some love in the chat, family, please. Next up, we have King Reginald. King Reginald, come talk to us, King.
How everybody doing? Can y'all hear me?
We sure can.
Awesome. So my why is to be the blueprint for my family. I feel like y'all always say, we was chosen. So I am the blueprint. I have to set that structure for my family. And that's my goal, is to set that structure and build. Most people don't know that I'm 40. I look real young, but I'm actually 40. So I have no time to waste. So right now, I don't have a day to waste. I don't have a month to waste. I don't have any days to waste. So I got to get it right now. I got a 20-year-old. I have a 19-year-old, I have a 16-year-old, and I have a 15-year-old. So my goal is to set up the structure so I can pay them 6 figures a year. And that's my why.
I absolutely love it. So what's your top one? What's your number one? What's that one that when you are completely exhausted, when things aren't going your way, when everything seems to be failing or whatever, what's that one thing that's going to push you to make sure you keep going no matter what?
Freedom. I want to be that 1%. I desire to have freedom. I desire to have my own time, no control. I've been doing my business, but when I was in my first business, it consumed all my time. So when I looked up, most of my kids was grown because I was always working. And they lie to you thinking working hard is what it's about, but it's not working hard. It's about getting systems into place, getting more smart, getting more wise, learning how to use your mind. Think and grow rich. That's the blueprint, is to think. You don't have to use your body to become rich. You can use your mind. So that's what I'm about. I can't waste no more time.
Absolutely not. Time is not on our side, family. It never has been, but we're seeing it more now than ever before. I love it. Y'all make sure y'all show King Reginald some love in the chat, family. Queen Latifah, come talk to us, Queen.
Peace, family.
Peace.
So my why is to break the curse of poverty in my family. So basically to shift their mindset of scarcity and to basically create a space where financial literacy is being more spoken in my family. Normally back then, like my dad will always feel like he has to touch cash in his hand and not really believe in credit cards. Like they'll think credit cards is bad. So I want to be able to create a space that we can use credit in our favor. You know, they always say that cash is king, but credit is power. And I want my family and generations after me to start realizing that and understanding of how much power that you can have, and building assets is giving us to become more wealthy.
Absolutely. Okay. So what's your top one, love? You know it. What is that one? Because we get drained, we get exhausted. Life does life. Things happen, stuff comes out of nowhere. We get knocked off our square sometimes. And sometimes, honestly speaking, we just don't feel like it. But no matter what, we have to keep going. And in these 40 days, y'all might start to realize that you might get tested more than ever before. Why? Because you got focused. Why? Because you made a decision. Why? Because you are choosing to really, really start doing something about creating a family legacy. What is that one thing that no matter what happens during the next 40 days, that's going to keep you going no matter what? It's going to keep you focused.
To keep me focused, that I always remind of myself, and I learned that when I had my call with Danielle, to give myself grace. You know, not being hard on myself, because at the end of the day, being strong for my family is what make me who I am. So once I know that creating that blueprint, creating that path, I'm always keep reminding myself, like, it's not just for me, it's for my family at the end of the day. It's for generations after me. So we don't have to be stuck in where we at and thinking this is all what we have, and we can achieve to be more and go beyond what we have. You know, once we take fear out, the person that who we are is right on the other side. And I want my family to feel the same way about themselves.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Make sure y'all show Queen Latifah some love in the chat. I absolutely love it. Thank you, love. Queen Ebony, come talk to us, Queen.
Good. Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear
I'm
you.
trying to get rid of my son. He got a lot of background noise. But my why is to stop working a job for a corporation that doesn't really care, that would fire me the minute I don't do what it is that they say, and create generational wealth for my family, and also be able to teach not only just my children, but the folks that I work with too, um that although we are irreplaceable, we can put ourselves in a position to where we can make a choice to be irreplaceable. That if they fire us, we don't have to feel like, oh my God, what am I going to do? I don't know what I'm going to do. So that is my why.
Absolutely. Okay. And so that last and final question, when everything comes at you over the next 40 days, because you're going to get challenged in ways that you're not going to even probably understand. What is that one thing that no matter what happens during this time period that's going to keep you focused to make sure you keep doing the work no matter what?
I'm going to say me. I'm going to hold myself accountable to making sure that I take time out for me to get things done and not worry about OPP, because I'm very good at putting folks before myself. So I'm just removing myself from other people's lives, and I'm being selfish, but however long it takes me to get to where I need to be.
Absolutely. I love it. I love it. I love it. Show Queen Ebony some love in the chat, family. Last but not least, Queen Naima, come talk to us, Queen.
Hello, Queen Sunshine and everyone on the platform. My whys were, I guess my overall goal itself is to transform my economics, to transform my way of thinking, to transform my family and their relationship to money, to transform the way me and my family think about what we should be educated on. So, that educated on is that, when we go to college and all, we're not thinking about money at all. We're not thinking about being educated on money at all, as far as my family is concerned. So that's the reason why we know none of what's been being taught in this course, in this academy. So it's very crucial to me that we educate ourselves and understand that we don't have a good relationship with money.
Absolutely. So I want to ask you, that list, is that your why list or is that your goals list?
It's my why list. It's my why list. It's why I'm doing this. It's to do these things. It's my why, and I guess ultimately it'll lead to my goals of building generational wealth and a legacy for the next generations to come.
Okay. And what is that top priority out of everything that's going to keep you focused when you are having the hardest day ever and you feel like quitting and you're just not sure if you could really do this anymore? What is that top why that's going to keep you focused no matter what?
That top why is the generations that's coming after me, and the generation that I've created, my children. That's what's keeping me going, is to make sure that they understand how they're going to get along in this world. And that's what my concentration is the children.
I absolutely love it. Y'all show the queen some love in the chat, please, and thank you. Now we got, I guess, our last but not least, King Bruce. Come talk to us, King.
Doing a fantastic job, Sunshine. Appreciate you.
Okay.
Man, my biggest why is freedom. Generational wealth is in there, but I now understand that you have to focus on yourself to provide that. You have to get yourself out the way, and freedom is an issue you have to get out the way to achieve maximum output. So my wife, my freedom.
I absolutely love it. That's your only why. Then we know that that is your top priority, right? That is everything. Like when you feel like
Absolutely.
that's it. Like literally, when you feel like quitting, there is no quitting when you're thinking about your freedom. I understand that. Y'all make sure y'all show the king some love in the chat. Show the king Bruce some love in the chat. I absolutely love it. All right, family. So let's see. We are up to 29 people in here now, family. I need everybody to unmute. Let's get this energy going because I don't know where y'all was hiding at now that it was time to review some homework. But now that the family decided to join us around the dinner table, it's Sunday. Let's get this together. Let's go, y'all. Unmute. Let's go, family. Let's
Go,
get
let's
Go.
go,
Let's go, let's grow, let's grow, let's go, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's
Let's
go.
go,
Let's
let's
do
Let's
this.
go.
Get it.
Go.
Yeah.
What happened?
It's
get it
good
Go,
to see
y'all.
y'all.
Let's
Let's
go.
Right,
go.
Y'all got
MMA.
this.
Going down.
Got
Hey,
Team
this.
let's
Millionaires
go,
is
family.
going
Let's go. Let's
down.
go. Let's
Let's
go.
Let's do
go.
this.
Let's
Go.
go.
Yeah.
We
Yes,
so
God.
good. Let's
Go.
go.
Beautiful.
Absolutely. Let's
Let's go,
go.
family. It's good to see y'all. Oh, baby sounding so beautiful back there. Oh, y'all look beautiful this evening. So I'm not sure. We might go over a little bit of time. I'm not sure how much time y'all have. This is scheduled to be an hour. However, if you have to go, you have to go. But I just want to make sure that we basically cover a few things, especially now that we are actually getting to some of the meat and potatoes of this, because we definitely need to start digging into some of this. So you had to list your goals. Did anybody write down their goals? Did y'all do that work? If y'all did y'all work, let me see them virtual hands if you did it, because I'm gonna be checking some of them goals. Y'all did y'all goals? Did we list them? Because that's important. Yes, virtual hands. Y'all listed your goals. Virtual hands. Did you list your goals? You need that. You definitely need your goals. You have 40 days. You need to know what you're working towards. If you have not listed your goals, you need to do that ASAP. You have 40 days and you definitely need to know that while you're acquiring this information, what you're working towards. That is pertinent information. What are you trying to accomplish? You have to list your goals. What is it that you want to accomplish, family? All right, next, y'all could take your virtual hands down. We had some challenges that y'all needed to do. Weekly time blocking challenge. That weekly time blocking challenge. Is there anybody that is having or struggling with time management? If you are struggling with time management, especially now that this has been added to your schedule, if you are struggling with any type of time management, please put your virtual hand up. Anybody? We have 2 people. Everybody else got this down to a science? Y'all not having no problems? 3? Anybody else? 4? Anybody else coming to the table for prayer right now? We're about to say grace, family. Is anybody else coming to the table right now? Anybody else? Time management. This is a big one. Time management is a big one, family. Anybody else? Time management. The people that have their hands up right now, and who are we talking to? We talking to Queen Alicia, Queen Naima, Queen Donna, Queen Lachelle, King Maurice, Queen Reginald, Queen Latifah, King Malik. Hold on one second. Queen Cecilia, did any of you take that weekly time blocking challenge? Did anybody take, all right, being that your virtual hand is up, if you took the weekly time blocking challenge, wave this hand. Did anybody take it? Okay, so that is Queen Naima and King Maurice. I want to hear from the 2 of you. Now, the rest of y'all, before I hear from Those two. Y'all said y'all are scrambling for time. My family. And we are giving you access to tools. You have a whole website, also an app to go to, where you had a weekly time blocking challenge to help you with your time. And y'all didn't go use a tool to help you with your time. I'm gonna come back to y'all in a minute, but I want to talk to the two that did take the challenge. I want to hear from the two that did real quick. Queen Naima, talk to me. How did that weekly time blocking challenge go for you?
Well, because I have time challenges, it's it's work, because it had you figuring out, what you were going to do office wise, creative work wise, your meetings and your family time. So it's just trying to block all of that out was challenging for me, because unfortunately I do too many tasks at one time, or think about too many tasks at one time. So it affects me once it's time to really organize, as the blocking of time happens, then that's where the work began. So, I just made up my blocks of time, and I just put it there, and I worked diligently at trying to follow what I had put down.
I heard that trying. First of all, if anybody can relate to what she's saying, just drop a Yana in the chat that you are not alone. She's not alone in this, I'm quite sure. The queen is definitely not alone in that. But that trying, yeah, we're gonna have to drop that to the wayside. And so it's not the easiest thing to tackle, especially when we're used to our bad habits, right? We're used to doing things a certain way, but that's why these tools have been put here, for us to utilize them to try to keep us focused. And we're not trying to keep us focused in that specific category at that time. So from 7 to 8, I am going to actually be here on this call from 7 to 8, and nothing else is going to distract me from that. Not the phone, not the kids, not this, not that, not nothing else. We're going to be focused right here. From 8 to 9, I'm going to have dinner, and nothing else but dinner is going to take place from 8 to 9. Now, if I happen to finish dinner early, if dinner only takes 30 minutes and I could squeeze something else in it to be more productive, then yay me. I was able to put something else in there that's going to help me be more productive. But what we're trying to do is make sure that we get as much done as possible, because we sometimes literally try to get so much done and our minds are all over the place that we do a whole bunch of nothing. Like, it's so much open-ended stuff. And so we're trying to be here and trying to be there, and nothing gets complete. And when we are in a 40-day program, we don't have time for things to be incomplete. We got to be focused, family. We got to get real focused. And so I want y'all to make sure that y'all get in there and do that time blocking challenge every week, every single week. And today, as a matter of fact, I'm about ready to have Moya pull that screen up and tell everybody to go in there, click join, because today is Sunday. Today, do that weekly time blocking challenge so that you know for the week what you're going to be doing at one time. Just literally say, at this time and this time, you know what time you get out, what time you get up, what time you're literally going to set. Oh, she said, okay, she gonna sit up there and pull it up. Oh, we done got serious on y'all. Oh, she said, we gonna get serious on the family. But I literally, y'all got scared. Oh, y'all got scared. Y'all got scared. Who got scared? Y'all better stop playing with us. Y'all better stop playing with us. We not playing with y'all. Y'all got 40 days. Actually, it was 40 days. I don't even know how many we have left, because I'm scared to count, because it goes by fast. But literally, girl, you know them challenges is under the execution part. Go under execution.
Right. There's a bunch of stuff popping up on my screen at the same time. Just give me one second. I'm trying to move everything. I know you guys can't see what's happening.
But real quick, y'all, every single week, I want y'all to join that challenge just because I want to make sure it's under there. Yep. Just because I want to make sure that y'all are making the most of this time. This is one of the shortest literally that we've ever had to get so much accomplished. And I want y'all to make sure that y'all are as focused and as intentional with your time as possible. So please do not do yourself an injustice. Go in here and join the weekly time blocking challenge. There it is right in front of you. Literally. Join it, family. Join it, join it, join it. You know what time you get up. Those of you that are working, you know what time that you're working. You even need to schedule what time you're going to bed. Let's get way more intentional. Let's get focused. You know the work that you have to do. You know the different things that y'all are literally trying to accomplish as far as your goals are concerned. You know, if you're trying to set up a LLC, you know everything that you're trying to do. If you're working on your credit, everything that you know that you're trying to do specifically for your goals, we are going to start blocking time for that to get these goals accomplished. Is that a deal, family? Is that a deal, family? We got a deal because we need to get these goals knocked out. I need y'all to get some of this stuff knocked out. All right, take that down real quick for me, Moya. Let's talk to the people. Who else was that? King Maurice, tell me how that went for you, King. Real quick.
All right. Can you all hear me?
We sure can.
So mine technically, I feel like I've been productive and effective because of what I do on a daily basis as a coordinator. So I've done all the challenges. I know, like, I don't know if you could see, I do everything on paper. My challenge time-wise has been learning the new system. So learning the Luhv Plus app, going to the Facebook book, closed groups, because those are things in the past that I have not normally have used. So I'm not really a big social media guy. I'm more, pencil, paper, write it down so that I can physically see it.
Okay.
So challenge wise, I've done all of the challenges, writing my goals, writing my whys, but using the Mailbox Millionaire system of learning the Luhv Plus and all that, I haven't been as efficient with.
Okay.
And so that's been more of my struggle, is learning a completely different productivity system to be able to get the goals done.
Okay. So have you gone onto the website at all?
Yes, I've gone on to the Luhv Plus and I did the time block on there, challenge on there. Because again, I've written all my stuff down on paper. I've done all that already, but it's just consciously remembering I need to go do this. I need to, go check. I need to go check, the Facebook group. Because those are things that up until now, I have not consciously been doing on a regular basis.
Okay. So I think what might help you out is that y'all know on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we have those accountability calls, right? And every day we're supposed to actually go, once we get off those calls, we're supposed to go into the accountability accelerator program. And we are supposed to be posting what our goals are, what our commitments are every day. We're supposed to be posting about our field research, our workout picks. I haven't been seeing too many of y'all up there. Y'all all right? Everybody good?
Yeah, and see, I can't make the accountability calls because I'm at work during that time. So, and I haven't been able to find like the replays to even know that portion. Because I was told they were going to be in the training videos on the student portal. I haven't seen them, and I've sent to support, and I still haven't seen those. So I didn't know that I was supposed to be doing all of that from the.
Okay, so I need to find out for you where the replays are. I definitely will find out where those replays are. However, real quick, let me show you, because you can actually do this with or without being on the accountability call. Moya, can you pull up where you was just at? Being everybody that has already been on the Luhv Plus website. We're going into the accountability accelerator program, which is under the groups and rooms.
Okay. Queen Sunshine, if I could interject for a second.
Sure.
The accountability calls, they'll be on YouTube. So they won't be posted on Luhv Plus at all. That's what Coach Crew was advising us recently.
Okay, did he say when that was going to start?
He didn't say, he did not say, but he did say that he'll be posting them on YouTube.
Okay. So as soon as that starts to drop, family, we will definitely let you know. However, as far as the activities for the accountability calls, you can actually go in here every single day, the Accountability Accelerator Bootcamp. And what you do is you scroll down. As of tomorrow, it should be updated with tomorrow's date. And it usually goes under, today's date is what, the 13th, family?
Yes.
Okay, so it will say the 14th and the 15th for each topic. And so under topics, you will see a goal update for the 14th and the 15th. You can either click where Moya is highlighting where it says goal update, and it will say the date. So here you see the 11th and the 12th. Tomorrow you will see the 14th and the 15th. You will scroll down to where it says comment, and you will post your comment as far as your goal progress evaluation, whatever the topic is. You literally type it in there, and then you scroll down until the next topic pops up with the date for the 14th and the 15th. I always put what date I am commenting for. So if it's going to be the 14th, I will put 8/14, and then I will write my comment. And then you scroll down to the next section. As far as whatever is being highlighted, whatever the topic is, it will show the topic. It will say 8/14 and 8/15. You go into the comment box and you put your information in there for the next, whatever the next topic is. And that's every day during the week. Sometimes it's up there for the weekend as well. And it was up there for this past weekend as well. And so that information is there, whether you are on the accountability call or not. You literally, it does not apply to what we just spoke about. It's literally in reference to you and where you are on your journey. So every day you can actually go up there and input that information. It's for you. It is helping you track your goals and where you are on this journey. Is there anybody that has any questions about that? Y'all can lower your virtual hands at this time so that I can see if anybody has an actual question about that topic. You can stop sharing real quick, Moya. Thank you, honey.
You're welcome.
Okay, Lachelle. What you need, Queen? Okay, nobody has any questions.
Get my hands down.
Okay. So every day, family, that information is up there. That's under the Accelerator Bootcamp information every day. Everybody should be going in there. That is only to help you to stay aligned, to stay focused. We are always going in there for that information. If there's no questions on that, the next challenge that was supposed to, well, hold on. I do have another question. We had a lot of hands up as far as struggling with as far as time management. The next question I did want to ask you about. So if you're having the people that said that they were having time management issues, did you purchase your time management for entrepreneurs resource? For those that said that they were having time management issues, did anybody purchase that time management for entrepreneurs resource? Anybody? Anybody? Alicia, you purchased that, Queen? Where'd she go? Her hand was up. Where'd she go? Queen Alicia, where you go?
Just trying to find her as well to pin her. There you are. I'll pin her.
Did you purchase that resource? Hold on. Let me get you to unmute. Unmute, honey.
Yes, I purchased the resource.
Did you start reading it, my love?
No, I didn't.
I'm just going to pull up and park on you. First, I'm going to tell you thank you. And I'm so proud of you. First, I want to tell you I'm proud of you because you actually purchased it. But then you didn't start reading it.
Oh.
How you going to help with the time management if you purchased it and you didn't even start reading it? I don't know what I'm going to do with y'all on this Sunday. Like, I'm just going to put the food up. We're just going to put the food up. Everybody's going to have to get up from the table. Because
that's gonna be part of my goals. Reading
it has to be. It has to be, family. What are we doing? I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what we're doing. I'm just gonna have to take all the seasoning out the soul food. All the seasoning, everything just gonna have to start tasting plain around here because what's going on, y'all? I don't know what's going on. So for the rest of the people, none of y'all actually purchased your time management for entrepreneurs. And y'all struggling with time management. Ooh, we family, y'all making this difficult. And we got 40 days. I need y'all to go get it. I'm gonna give y'all a 20% coupon. I need y'all to go get y'all resources. These resources are here for a reason, family. Like literally. So if y'all had a blueprint for like your success, like what would that do for y'all? Like literally, what would it do for y'all? If y'all had a blueprint for y'all success, what would that do for y'all, family? Would it be a game changer? If somebody created a blueprint for your success, would it help? Anybody, would it help? It would? Okay. I think it would help. I think so. And so how many of y'all actually feel like your mindset is the key to your success? Anybody? Y'all feel like your mindset is definitely the key to your success? All right, so I want to know something, family, right? If y'all really believe that, right? Because I know I believe that. Y'all really believe that. Did any of y'all get that self-transformation blueprint? Did anybody in here purchase the self-transformation blueprint? One of the resources. Queen Alicia, you bought that one too? I'm gonna have you on mute.
No, I didn't buy that one.
Okay.
But I will.
I mean,
Soon as y'all put the link in the chat again, I'm gonna purchase it.
Somebody, Queen Moya, if you had that 20% coupon, we need to just drop it probably about 50 times. Just drop it 50 times. Just drop it 50 times.
I had to literally call out of work, like between work, life, my kids. Every time I try to do something, I just cannot focus. I literally, before I got on the call, called my job and was like, I will not be back to work. I will let y'all know when I'm returning.
Ooh, that's major. That's major.
I can't focus on me if I'm focused on everyone else.
So if you don't mind me asking this, in your mind right now, what is your potential return date? Are you returning before this course ends?
No.
Everybody come off mute right now. Everybody.
Let's go.
Yes.
That's how I get focused.
Queen Alicia.
You got
I love
this.
it.
Let's go.
Let's go,
do it.
Queen. You
That
got
better
that.
feel
You don't turn your
so.
camera on
Fire
in this.
your
Let's
boss,
go.
Queen.
Congratulations.
Your
Fire boss.
Go, Queen.
Let's
That's
go.
it.
That's betting on yourself.
Let's go. If you don't turn your camera on, what are you
Let's
hiding
go.
right now, Queen Alicia?
I'm not. I'm just moving around. I don't like to move around. Like,
you know how major that is that you made that decision? Like, look, I got 40 days and I can't, if I'm really going to be fully invested into this, how can I really give my all to this if I'm trying to do all of that? That's major, Queen. That's so, OMG. Like, I don't need, look, you get the extra sweet tea. You get that good sweet tea today. I love it. Like, I love it. I am so excited that you made that decision for yourself. The only thing I need you to do now is make sure you utilize your time wisely and intentionally to do the things that you really need to do in this program while you're here. Make sure it's focused and intentional towards your goals here. If you use that time that you was given to them here, oh, Queen, I cannot wait to see what you accomplish after the next 40 days. Like, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Please show her some love in the chat. Like, please, 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 you better go get them resources. Like, you better
I
go get
will.
resources, y'all, because I need y'all to understand something. That self-transformation blueprint, if y'all believe that like your mindset literally is the key to your success, and Coach Crew literally is a best-selling author, he's our mindset mogul. He literally has 5-6-figure days. I didn't say months. I didn't say a 5-6-figure year. He has 5 to 6-figure days, family. And it's all documented. It's documented. Go get the resource, family. That is the whole tool. Go get the resource and look at that blueprint and follow it. Go absorb that information. And one of the biggest reasons why it's so important to have these resources, family, is so that when the 40 days is over, can't nobody take that back from you. You still have that. You still have that to follow. Follow it, use it, keep it forevermore. That information does not expire. So I need y'all to go get y'all resources. Please, 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 family. Go get your resources and utilize them. Please, that's so important. So we went over basically the stuff that we was, what y'all was supposed to do last week. I really need y'all to make sure that y'all do the challenges you're going to do now. Oh, your business execution challenge. Who actually took that challenge? Put your virtual hand up if you actually took that. Oh, I see some hands up. Hold on. The hands that's up right now, that is for, you got a question, something to say, talk to me. Let's talk. Mishka, come talk to me, Queen.
Hello, Queen. Yes, I have a question. So along with the resources are the online class portal. Will we have access to that after the 40 days as well, or no?
As far as I know, you will.
Okay.
I hope that y'all are also going into that online class portal as well. Like, start digging, start listening to those calls. Like, have a notebook, jot down y'all notes, take this information, absorb. Y'all should be sponges right now. My notebook for that online portal is bananas. And I'm still going back listening to this stuff because you always catch more, sometimes the second and third time around. Literally keep listening to that information and take down as many notes as you can. But as far as I know, yes, you will still have access to that. But get started. Don't wait. Do not wait. So when you're literally doing your weekly time blocking challenge, literally schedule a block for that. Give yourself a block for MMA by itself to go into that and start taking some of those courses. Give yourself some time to literally do your reading of your resources. Like, give yourself these blocks. It's so important, and you're going to see how you start creating a different habit for yourself, and literally how your time is so intentional and how productive your days become. It's going to be life-changing. I promise you, family. King Maurice, come talk to me.
You kind of just half answered the question that I was going to ask. And so my question is that there are so many resources that are made available. It's kind of, I'm kind of in the boat of, with all of the resources, what order should I be putting like priority to? And so my question was going to be, from your experience, can you give me kind of an example of how you would plan your week out of what would you put priority more on the MMA portal, you know, the Love Plus, the going to, could you kind of give me kind of a, from your perspective, to be productive for 40 days, what would kind of, how would you kind of lay out your week so that I kind of have a visualization of, I know, don't spend so much time on just the student portal, you know, for those things, or, you know, spending, you know, all the time in the Love Plus, working on the mindset stuff, that I don't spend enough time in the portal so that I'll be able to ask questions, you know, once we get to that portion. So can you kind of give me an example so that I can kind of process and better, or because that's been more, what I was saying is more of my struggle of there's so much trying to put priority over how to spend that time when you.
I do, I get it. So this is what I'm going to say first and foremost. What we all need to understand is that this is tailor-made specifically and individually to your specific goals. So it's not one plan. It's no way that I could tell you the best way to strategize it for, like, if I say it, Like mine's won't be tailored for you specifically because our goals are different. Okay, so everybody's is going to be different because all of our goals are different. But what I will tell you, what a lot of us have all struggled with was separating the MMA and the Love Plus.
Yes.
Okay, we've all struggled with that. And the truth of the matter is, it's this. So what it is that all of the tools that is on the Love Plus app and the website, you take the stuff that is given to you in MMA and everything that like the classes and the courses is telling you to do for homework. And say, for instance, if it's your business execution or your time blocking, you literally put that in as your assignment and you put it into your challenge. And it becomes, it's like you're doing your work inside of the challenges. So it's not separated. It's actually just pulling it from here, putting it inside there, and you're getting it done inside the challenges all in one. Does that make sense? Can you kind of see it? So can you see
a little bit because for instance, for me, like I don't feel like I have a big struggle with the time block and what I'm supposed to do. Because again, like I said, I work all that out on paper. Goals wise, I have all that kind of stuff out on paper. I focused more on the student portal when we go through the weekly dates. So goals as far as networking, understanding, the credit stuff, spending a lot of time doing that stuff because I feel like for my goals, that's kind of what I need more so than the mindset because I already know mindset wise what I need to do goal wise. I know that. So for me, like I said, I haven't been doing as much of Love Plus because I haven't felt like that's been my struggle. I felt like the other. So like when we come to accountability calls now, some of this stuff I haven't spent as much time doing. And I feel like, and I'm getting a sense like I should have been doing more in that area. Does that make sense?
It does. And I get it. And so honestly speaking, it would be a breeze for you. So say for instance, just the daily stuff to do for the calls that we do, like when we showed it to you as far as the accountability accelerator part, that would take minutes for you to do. That's something like every day to do. You could knock that out every day to just get that done. You've satisfied that. You've like literally satisfied that portion. Now, the next thing that you're really trying to work on would be what? Are you working on your credit aspect? What are you working on?
No,
What-
see, my credit is fine as well. So,
Okay,
the actual the business structure, setting up the businesses, actually applying for credit, that portion, that's what I've been working on more, and then learning the system of evaluating deals, understanding that
Okay.
stuff.
So when you go now, that right there. So under the business execution challenge, everything that you're trying to do as far as what you're trying to do as far as your goals are concerned, I would go implement my goals into the business execution challenge. Every goal you're trying to accomplish, go onto the Love Plus website and put your goals in there, and it's going to actually help you one task at a time, one goal at a time, help you accomplish that. And you've knocked out two birds with one stone. You've just put your goals for what you're trying to accomplish into the business execution challenge. Okay. And so it's literally going to help you do that whole entire breakdown as far as that part is concerned. And you fulfilled that. So it's not separate. It's in one. At first, we couldn't get that. We didn't understand it. We were separating it and it was mind-boggling for us. We did not know how to plug it into each other and move forward with it. But it actually literally, like, they work hand in hand together. And when you see how they work hand in hand together, everything just kind of flows. Did that help any?
Gotcha. I understand. And so that's where my struggle is trying to understand how they work hand in hand and how to make them fit together. So that's been my struggle. That's been where my issue, like, so where I was saying time management, because like you're asking, did I go in and do that? I'm saying no, but even though I've done it on paper, I haven't done it in the Love Plus because trying to fit those together, that's been my struggle of understanding that.
Absolutely. And if you don't need the time management challenge, because that's not an issue for you, then don't worry about that. Just literally just put your goals inside the business execution and then just do that. Just keep running that until you get your goals accomplished, because that is your focus. And you said something else. There was another goal that you mentioned that we actually have a challenge for. What else did you say as far as your goals was concerned?
I don't remember. And I said networking, doing the LLC.
It was
I'm not sure.
it was something else that you mentioned, and we actually have a challenge for that. When I remember, I'm going to let you know, but when you go into the challenges, it's actually a challenge for that specific thing. And
Right.
if you go in there, you can actually go take that challenge for that specifically. It's there. Jump right in it.
The
And
evaluation of deals.
there you
Great
go.
help now.
There you go.
Right.
It helps
So-
with that aspect.
Right.
Like,
So again, so for me of understanding that is the process that I'm supposed to be using. I'm working on this goal. I'm supposed to be going to the Love Plus. So that's been my struggle with the system so far is making them fit together to come with the outcome.
We're utilizing those challenges to work side by side with the goals that you're trying to accomplish.
Okay, so I didn't have that understanding before, so that's what I need to work out now of going back and reviewing it.
Absolutely. So the time management challenge would be for those that are struggling with time management. But the ones that are struggling with time management ain't even taking the time management challenge. And I'm not even understanding why. I'm like, he's taking the time management challenge and he's not struggling with time management. Make it make sense, family. What's going on in here?
And it may be they didn't have the understanding part.
Oh, they understand that.
I'm trying to help my family out. I'm trying to stick up for my family, Sunshine.
They understand. They understand. Y'all know I love y'all, but we better stop playing. Queen Ebony, come talk to me, Queen. Thank you so much. Y'all show King Maurice some love in the chat, family. Come talk to me, Queen Ebony. What's going on?
Okay, so I'm feeling a little lost because I started 2 days after, so I'm not quite sure. Like, I'm trying to figure out, navigate through the student resources and through the Love Plus app, but I'm just trying to go back to like my original email. Like, I don't have like that basic beginning stuff. So I'm struggling with just knowing what I'm supposed to be doing and trying to go back and get those resources. I literally just caught up with my notes from the boot camp and typed them all up. So I'm trying to catch up. I just don't know where to start.
Okay, so was you here last week, Sunday?
I did. Yep, I was here last week, Sunday.
Okay, and did you do all the stuff from last week, Sunday?
Yeah, I had did my goals. I did that. I'm a paper person, so I haven't put anything in the computer, but I have it all in my notebook.
Okay, and so you're basically on target, other than the fact that you just need to make sure you continue to do those challenges. You need to get your resources. The resources are the things that we speak on every day in the accountability, on the accountability calls. Those resources that we've been speaking on, everybody needs to get those resources. They are vital tools for you. Everybody needs to purchase your resources. Get those resources, family, please. Y'all are welcome to do any other challenges on top of the time blocking challenge, which a lot of you, if you know that that's an issue for you, that's something you should definitely be doing. If time blocking is not, if you don't have a time management issue and you know that you don't need that, then okay, that's fine. Everybody should be doing a business execution challenge because you're putting your goals inside of that. Everybody has goals to accomplish. So everybody should be inserting your goals into your business execution challenge every week. Insert your goals into the business execution challenge. It will help you. It's going to give you directives. Get in there and do your business execution challenge, everybody. Now, there are other challenges in there that you can take. So if you have problems with focusing in a particular area, if you're sometimes all over the place, there is the 60-minute student challenge or the power hour challenge that can help you out in that area. There's a habit mastery challenge that y'all could focus on. There is a productivity challenge that y'all could focus on in there. A clarity challenge that is woof. That one is, yeah, it's going to ask you some questions about yourself. You're going to have to get personal. You got to be real with yourself. You could take that challenge as well. There's that 491 challenge, where that actually has you really get real intentional. Queen Alicia, with you not going to work, that actually has you getting up an hour and a half earlier than your normal scheduled time to focus on the number one priority thing that is your main focus right now. You get up an hour and a half earlier and you do nothing but focus on that main goal, an hour and a half earlier. So if you're normally getting up at 5 o'clock, woo baby, 3:30, you're going to get up and focus on that main big priority goal of yours and just horn in on that. Literally, that's major. That's major. But you're going to move the needle, family. You're going to move the needle. You want to do that for the next 40 days. That's major. But again, it's about being focused and intentional. There are some challenges in there that's going to definitely help y'all get real focused and real intentional. I want y'all to do that. Real quick, Queen Angela, come talk to me, Queen.
Good evening, everyone. So, Queen Sunshine,
Yes.
For clarity, because I was kind of in the same boat with Maurice. So I was putting in goals, but they were separate from the biz challenge. I'm on step 1 on the LLC part. So on step 1, that's a big piece. Step 1, step 2, step 3. There's 7 steps in that first one, and so I didn't make that. It makes sense, and help me out. So I would make that particular exercise the goal inside the other that I call the challenge,
the business execution challenge.
The biz execution should have been my statement of goals in my other tab. Is that right? Did I get that wrong?
So having structure,
because I do this a lot too.
Okay, so structuring your LLC or getting an LLC should be a goal inside of your business execution challenge.
So the other goals that we have to state every day, that's a separate goal, or is that the overall goal?
That's your overall goal.
Okay.
So you're talking about the goals that you're putting inside of the accountability calls?
Yeah.
Okay,
so those are 2 separate things.
Yes, that's just something that you're just literally typing in as far as staying focused and aligned on what you're trying to do.
Okay.
That's just a small little snippet of things that you're literally just speaking on as far as what you're trying to accomplish. So some people are actually trying to structure their LLC themselves. Some people are hiring people to get that stuff done. Myself, I structure LLCs, T structure LLCs. There's a host of people that get stuff done. So it's just a goal of yours. So you will put the goals that you're trying to accomplish inside of your business execution challenge.
Right.
Now, when we're in the accountability calls and it's saying, what is your commitment for today? What are you committed to? Or what are your goals right now? Or what is one of your main focuses or your goal for today? Sometimes it's worded different as far as what he's asking for, as far as your goal is concerned. Read it. And then you're literally just saying what your goal is for at that moment, at that time. Or if he's asking a general question, a goal for the week, just read what it's asking for at that moment and just type that in there and then just keep it moving. That's just for that day. There's one for every day. There will be something for tomorrow. There will be something for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It's just for that moment at that time.
Clear fusion. Okay.
That
makes sense. Because I was going like this too, sideways.
No worries. We want to clear all of that confusion up. So I just want to make sure everybody is clear.
Okay.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Thank
love.
you.
No problem. Queen Bria, come talk to me, love.
Hey, so you may be able to help me with this, maybe not. So when I'm on the MMA portal, I know on the welcome video he told us to start with the business funding, then go to systems automation, and then go back to the MMA side. But I don't have systems automation on my dashboard. So who do I need to talk to about adding that on mine?
So if that's not up there, just go ahead and email support.
Okay.
They would be able to let you know. I'm not sure about that aspect. So just go ahead and send an email to support. And if there's anything that they could do to make sure that they get you right with that, if that's something that's supposed to be included in that, because that is literally, to be honest with y'all, that is literally our program. Again, what we pay $15K for, I got for $3,100. So I'm not sure if anything is different as far as the amount of time. I'm not really sure. So just send support an email and see if there's anything that needs to be done in reference to that. They would be able to let you know and get that taken care of for you. Okay, honey?
Okay, thank you.
Not a problem at all. Woo. Are we clearing things up? Is things getting clear? I'm hoping that everybody is starting to get a clearer picture of everything. I don't want any confusion. I want to make sure that y'all are definitely getting a clearer picture of everything. I want everybody to be comfortable and clear so that y'all can start moving and flowing. I want everybody to have a flow with this because this time is going by. 1 whole week has gone by already. I can't believe it, but it has. Any more questions really quick before we move forward? Any more questions, any more questions, any more questions? So I was kind of like, didn't somebody saying something?
Sorry, that was me, Queen Sunshine, if I can say something. And if you have any questions in regards to Love Plus, we do have the group work sessions at 1 o'clock Monday to Friday. You can just come on and just ask a question and I can direct you. So King Maurice, if you do have any questions about Love Plus or anything like that, I'll send out a Zoom link and then you can hop on and just ask a question. If you have to go, you can go. All right. Back to you, Queen Sunshine.
That's Monday through Friday at 1, she said?
Yes, that's correct, at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, my struggle is I can't get on at that time.
Oh, okay, no worries. Well, if you have any questions, feel free to shoot me a message as well, direct message in on Love Plus.
That was King Maurice that said you can't get on at that time?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay. I know that King Ian, he usually does set up some Zoom calls to assist with anybody that has issues with navigating through the Love Plus app or the website. And I do believe that there are different times. There's sometime he sets up evening calls. So I will check in with him. If there are evening calls that he will set up, we will definitely drop a link inside of the Telegram so that if those afternoon calls don't work and anyone needs an evening Zoom that would work better for, then we'll make sure that we get some kind of Zoom call going if anyone needs assistance. So if that will be of help to you, we will make sure that we get that taken care of for you, okay? Okay. Again, in here, everybody, nobody gets left behind. We want everybody to win. So please, if there's anything that we could do to help in any way, please make sure, don't stay quiet. Closed mouths do not get fed. We are at the dinner table right now. I need y'all to talk to me so that we can eat. King Manny, come talk to me, King.
Hey, Sean, can you hear me?
I sure can.
Yeah, so thank you very much for everything you have been doing.
Absolutely.
Just have a quick question. I'm trying to be like real clear. I'm trying to stay focused. Just like Maurice was saying, what would you recommend in the Love app so we could do? There's so much going on, and I'm trying to like focus on the main priority things that I had in mind. But at the same time, I'm trying to figure out what's the main thing would you recommend that we focus on in the Love Plus app.
So again, as far as the Love Plus app, the Love Plus app is geared towards giving you the tools to focus on your goals. So what you're focused on in there has a lot to do with what your goals are. So whatever your goals are, there are tools in there to help us with our day-to-day life and whatever our goals are. So if you look at all of the challenges in there, if you look at everything that's going on in there, it's geared towards a lot of the things that we paid for as far as even joining this challenge in the first place.
Got it.
There's some of every aspect as far as what you're going to be learning from all of the mentors and the coaches.
Okay, so you just basically look at what could help you with your goal and go from there and pick what you need, really.
Absolutely. It all
Okay.
aligns particularly to specific areas of your life that you might feel like is like, again, people that are struggling with time management.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That is definitely something that is going on. There's some people that's struggling as far as not sure about what they want or what they want to do. There's that clarity challenge in there. There's all kinds of different aspects, but we're all in different places. There's so many different things going on. There's the real estate portions that's going on in there. There's so many different aspects in there, but we're all coming from different angles. So anything that we get in work wise, from even the MMA side, when you're going through that portal, different things that are being assigned in there, just put it inside of a challenge, move it in there as far as the business execution challenge to get your work done, and literally just flow it through there as far as your task to get done. And it's just to help you stay focused, help to keep you aligned. So it's
Oh,
not
so it's basically just like a layout of your plan, so you could go back to it and look. Okay.
literally. And so as you start taking the challenges and it gives you the steps per day, you'll start to see what the layout looks like and it'll start to make sense. It's a little bit more complicated when you haven't seen it and you don't know it's just sitting there. But as you open them up and you do the day-to-day work, it'll start to make more sense to you. And if there's ever any questions, please do not hesitate to ask us. We are right here. So again, on accountability calls in the Telegram, feel free to ask us. You could always, ask a question inside of there on accountability calls. We are available a lot. Feel free to ask questions. We do not want you just in here feeling confused or not knowing what to do because time is going quickly. Okay.
Really appreciate it, Sunshine. Thank you very much again. I was just trying to clarify. There's a lot going on.
Hopefully
you.
that helped. Hopefully that helped. King Malik, come talk to me.
How's it going? I was just trying to ask, when it comes to actually trying to structure my LLC, because I have one, which I have not done anything with, but I was just trying to see what going through the business funding course, is that where you actually learn how to properly structure it? Because I'm thinking I'm gonna have to actually go back to change a few things from when I made one.
I believe it is in that portion. I am trying to remember specifically, but when you look at so many modules, woo, I do believe it is under that portion. I want to say that it is. I do believe that it is under that portion. So there's a lot of information under that aspect, and I do believe that it is under there. So if you feel like it is something that you're going to have to change, you actually might get some of that information in actually one of the classes that you have in here as well. So I'm not sure if you're going to run across it in there first or in the actual class here first. I'm not sure what's coming first, but there's going to be a lot of information given to you in your classes as well in the course while you're here over the next 40 days. But definitely run through that business funding portion. There is money that y'all can actually start making. The plays that your coaches and your mentors and everything is giving you, please make sure y'all utilize all the information that they are giving y'all, because you can literally start making money with the information that they are giving y'all. So please, literally take heed to what they are saying, take the notes, and start running the plays ASAP.
All right. I definitely have. I've been taking nothing but notes this entire time.
Okay.
Well, being up on the camera, because I usually stay away from cameras like
Well,
at all times.
I love the fact that you are blessing us with your presence. Thank you. I appreciate that. So I actually, who's that?
I'm sorry, Queen Sunshine. There's just a few questions coming up in regards to Love Plus. So I'm just going to quickly go into it again one more time.
Okay.
What I'm getting messages and things like that. So let me just quickly, I'm just going to go into groups and rooms again.
What are they asking?
They're just asking about the challenges and things like that. So I'm just going to quickly go over the accountability accelerator. Just 2 seconds. All right. So so first I went into loveplus.com, but of course you can go on the app, but preferably the website. And of course you click groups and rooms, and then you scroll down to the accountability accelerator bootcamp group. And then you scroll down to topics. And then, for example, if you want to start off with your goals, okay, you click on your goals and look for the date. Make sure it says goals so that you're writing what's there. So your goals and then the date. So the date will change for tomorrow. And then I did mine already, as you can see, I wrote it here. So it's just basically just writing what your goals are for the day. So today my goal was is to apply for my first grant, right? So I just wrote that there, and then we'll say publish. You hit publish, and that's it. And then you can move on to the next one, for example, commitment. And just the same, it will say daily commitment, and you have the date. And then you just put in the comments, again, what your goal is. What your commitment is rather, and then publish will come up, and then you just hit publish. So the topics are all here on the website at the side. On your cell phone, I believe, depending on the type of cell phone you have, it may just be at the very top. So you can click your goals, research, commitment, gratitude, alliterations, or if you worked out, hopefully you did, like if you joined the workout program yesterday with Queen Nico, or today as well, you can just upload your picture. Okay. And any further questions before I stop sharing my screen? And I'll just go to the shop quickly to get your needed resources. Of course, becoming more effective in less time. You can get that on Amazon. I'm sure everybody has that already. And you can just click on the needed resources, like the self transformation blueprint, speak with confidence, the workout guide. So all the resources are here when you click on shop. And as I said, if you have any questions, I'll be on the group works, and you can even message me on Love Plus, and I'll be able to answer questions for you there as well. Anyone has any questions though before I can go back on? Everyone's good? Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Sunshine.
Absolutely. All right. So hopefully now everyone has a clearer understanding as far as the website and the app, as far as where you need to navigate to for the Accountability Accelerator Bootcamp, for your resources, and for the challenges. Again, if you have any questions, please don't ever hesitate. Feel free to ask us. We are here to assist you in any way that we can, family. I was actually thinking about, just going over last week's work with you. And when I was thinking about literally just planning and just talking about everything with y'all for this week, I thought about literally associating this whole thing, because I have been saying this to the people that I speak to on a regular basis. I've been saying for a long time that I'm in my planting seed season. And I've been saying that for quite some time now. And then I started to realize that, no, I've been planting seeds for a very long time, I'm actually in my harvest season. And I've been being blessed in such an abundance on so many levels, family. The gratitude. I am literally in a state of gratitude all day, every day. I wake up with gratitude. I move in a state of gratitude. I go to sleep in a state of gratitude. So I may still be planting seeds. However, I am definitely in my state of harvest. And I have to acknowledge that. I have to receive that. And so I definitely have to stop walking around just stating that I'm in my planting season and acknowledge that this is definitely a harvesting time for me. And it's important that we acknowledge where we are. And as I was having a conversation with someone about this, it literally took me to realizing that literally everything that we're doing, all the steps and everything that we're doing, literally, it goes hand in hand with gardening and planting. And so, do we have any people in here that like to garden and plant? If you like to garden and plant in here, do we have any people? Okay. All of my garden people and my planters, y'all know that literally you have to first and foremost do what, right? You have to prepare your soil, right? Get the ground ready for your planting, right? And that's literally about preparing your mindset. Isn't that what we're doing? Like when you're preparing your soil and your ground for planting, we are in a stage of preparing our mindsets and educating ourselves. So in that stage, we're doing what? We're getting our materials so that we could read our ebooks, right? We're getting our resources, right, family? That's what we're about to do, right? We're going to educate ourselves and we're going to get our resources. We're going to get our ebooks, right, family? Because I'm looking at y'all, right, y'all? Y'all taking courses, y'all are investing in yourselves, right? Y'all actually invested in yourselves by taking this course, and y'all getting the tools and the practices like the Love Plus website, right? Because I'm looking at y'all, right? That's what we're doing, right, family? And like I'm literally looking at every aspect that is what we're doing. And so then after that, you're doing what? After you prepare your soil, you're literally starting to do what? Plant the seeds. Your seeds are what you did last week. Your seeds are all of your goals, all the things that you want to achieve. If you have not written down your goals, family, write your goals down. That is your seeds. It is time to plant your seeds. We are in planting seeds. Y'all got 40 days. Get your goals written down so you can start planting your seeds. And then after that, what we got to do, we got to water regularly. We have to water these plants, water that regularly. What is that? That is our consistency. We have to be consistent, right? Without the consistency, without watering that stuff regularly, what's going to happen? The plant is going to die. You're not going to achieve your goals, right, family? Are y'all being consistent? Have y'all started to be consistent at all in this first week? Because y'all have not gotten y'all resources. Y'all not taking y'all challenges. I don't want y'all to let another week go by without doing the work that y'all need to do. Time is not on y'all side. We need to talk about our roots, though. Our roots is so important, family. These roots, y'all roots was one of the favorite parts of this call today. Y'all roots is y'all why. The roots is the anchor of the plant. It's where all your nutrients and your substance is. That is what's going to keep you going. Your roots is everything. Your why is your substance for everything that you're going to sit up there, everything that you need to keep you going to make sure that you accomplish your goals. So if y'all why is that important, your why needs to be important enough to make sure you get your resources. Your why needs to be the thing to make sure you take those challenges. Your why needs to be the thing that's forcing you to make sure that you have no excuses this week to make sure you do the work. Your why is way too important. That is leading you to your financial success. Our roots is everything in this. It's what's keeping you focused and grounded, family. Y'all have to make sure y'all stay focused and grounded, family. It's too important. We're moving into week 2. It's too important. I can't let y'all go into another week and show up next week, Sunday, hemming and hawing. We losing time. I know y'all got this. Y'all came in here for a reason. Do not overlook this opportunity. Y'all invested. Let's go. Then y'all got that sunlight, that sunshine. Because everything needs that sunshine, that sunlight. Just like most plants, they will not survive without some type of sunlight, without some type of sunshine, right? And so what is your sunlight? What is your sunlight as far as like your financial success? Do y'all know what that part is in this? When it comes to your financial success, can anybody attempt to tell me what the sunlight is as far as your financial success part? Anybody think they know what the sunlight part is in your financial success? Anybody want to throw up a virtual hand and tell me what they think the sunlight is? A wild guess? Come talk to me, King David. What you think the sunlight is as far as we know what the sunlight does for the plants. We know what it does for your garden. What is the sunlight portion of your financial success? Come talk to me, King.
The bearing the fruit.
Okay. That's what that sunlight do. Okay. What you say, Queen Latifah?
Shine light on your results.
Okay, I'm digging these answers. I'm gonna need y'all to show the family some love in the chat. I like these answers. I like how y'all thinking. Come talk to me, King Bruce.
Man, it's the slight edge. It's being consistent.
Okay, I like it. Queen Angela, come talk to me.
Just realizing the flow, the constant flow of money coming in and not worrying about when it comes in. It just comes in like minute by minute, minute by minute, minute by minute, just like it's raining down. That's the flow. That's the flow.
Okay. I love the answers that y'all gave. Oh, we got another one. Queen Ebony, tell me what you think the sunlight is to your financial success.
Not living paycheck to Monday.
Okay. I love it. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. Look, that's the sunlight to anything. You hear me? I love that. So listen, this is how I put this together. What I believe the most important aspect of that is that sunlight and that sunshine, even as far as how I spoke to y'all on the accountability call on, what was that, Friday? I want to say, yes, that was Friday. The sunlight to your financial success while you're on this financial journey is your positive influences, your positive support, the people that you surround yourself with. You gotta have that sunlight around you. That negativity will kill. If you stay in the dark, if you keep yourself around dark people, if you keep talking to people that don't understand, if your plant is in the dark, if you don't turn the light on, if you don't put your light near your windows to get that light, your plant is going to die. And if you, per se yourself, don't make sure that you stay in a community of like-minded individuals, you will be in the dark. That light is not shining, and the light starts to get darker and darker over your goals, and you will not achieve them. I need you to stay in the sunlight, family. Keep yourself surrounded around like-minded individuals. Keep yourself in a state of positivity. You must keep yourself in a state of positivity. When you're talking to people about what you're doing and anything that they're saying, if it sounds negative, if it's coming across negative in any type of way, you need to get from in that environment. It's not productive to where you're trying to go. That's not for you. That's not where you need to be. Stay in the light. Stay in that sunlight. The next portion of that would be like the weeds, when you're trying to weed out like the unnecessary, right? So weeds do what to plants? Let me see. In gardening, The weeds, they kill off your plants. They strangle your plants. That's what the weeds do. The weeds actually kill off your plants. They strangle your plants. But here on the financial side, you want to avoid your weeds. You want to make sure you pulling out those unnecessary weeds because you want to avoid unnecessary expenses and debt. And so that's what basically Auntie Shaky did with y'all. She had you review your expenses so that you could help eliminate unnecessary cost, so that y'all could avoid like y'all bad debt, which would strangle your financial growth. Did y'all enjoy Auntie Shaky's class when she went over all of that debt and all of that stuff, like that information? Did y'all enjoy that information? Did y'all need that information? Was that good information? Put a 1 in the chat if that was good information for y'all. Put a 1 in the chat, family. I enjoyed that course. I still need that information. Great information. And so after that, you dealing with like pest control. Because like if you don't have some type of pest control with your plants, them little summer mamas, they come up there and be trying to eat up on your plants. They could put holes in your plants. They be sitting up there just, man, plant be looking all beautiful one moment, then the things just look they start turning brown. They got holes in them. You got to protect your plants from them pests. They would eat them things all the way up, have them things looking crazy. Man, me and my mother be going crazy behind our plants, behind them pests. We don't know how to protect some of them things. But in the pest stage, as far as like your financial aspect, this is the point where I would say you want to check on making sure you have like the right insurances in your life. You want to protect yourself, especially like life insurance. You want to protect yourself to make sure that you don't have any financial setbacks. Being in this program for the next 40 days, family, they're going to give you so much information. But every ounce of information, when I think about it, is like the stages of literally a plant, like literally from beginning to end. I want y'all to make sure that y'all stay fully present and make sure that you allow yourself to take all of this information and run with it. The next part would be the pruning. You definitely got to be pruning y'all plants. Fellas, I don't know. Some of y'all might be in the plants and gardening. Some of y'all might not. But you better understand that as far as this financial aspect is concerned, we all need to get on planting at this point because we need to have our own gardens, because economically, I don't know what they out here doing to our food, to our fruits and our vegetables. I don't know what they doing, family, but we got to get right. I got my own little garden going on out here in the back because what's going on out here in these streets, it ain't right. It's just not right. We're not even safe with our own fruits and vegetables out here in the market anymore. And so as far as like the pruning aspect, you have to do that as far as your plants is concerned. And when you in the financial aspect, you just basically want to review. When you're pruning, you're just basically fine-tuning your plants. You're picking off the stuff that don't need to be there. You basically want to pay attention to stuff. And if you have to realign anything or, pay attention to any strategies or anything that you have going on as far as some goals that you may have set for yourself, or some things may need to be changed according to the market or certain circumstances that may have changed in your life. That's where you would actually be looking to be pruning different stuff. But you always want to make sure you're paying to different aspects as far as anything that you might have going on in your life. Always go back to look at things. Don't just like set it and forget about it, especially in this day and age. And then after that, family, is your harvest. After all the hard work that you've done, the dedication, the consistency, you actually get to see the fruit of your labor. You've accomplished and achieved your goals, and you actually get to do it again with more goals. And if y'all stay focused over the next 40 days, you should be able to see the fruit of something from your labor if you do it right. You're not going to accomplish everything in 40 days. 40 days is not a lot of time. But I promise you, if you stay consistent and disciplined over this period of time, really, really focus on what's important. What's important. Pay attention. Really, really put forth your attention to the things that matter the most. Prioritize. And I promise you, the information that they're giving you, you will accomplish something that you can be proud of in the next 40 days. I'm excited for y'all. I can't wait to see. We still got people coming in. Oh, they was already in here. I promise y'all, it will be such a fulfilling and rewarding feeling. I can't wait. I really, really can't wait. I'm excited for y'all. I'm excited to see all of us. I keep telling everybody I have these champagne glasses. I'm looking forward to toasting it up, toasting it up, toasting it up to any and everybody. I hope that y'all are really, really dedicated to this process. We are here. We're dedicated to the process for y'all. I promise you, if y'all knew how hard we be working, because we be working for y'all. We stay working for y'all behind the scenes. I want y'all to do the same. Stay focused. I promise you, stay focused. So at this point right now, I want to know from y'all, how are y'all feeling? Now that that first week has gone by, we're moving into our next week. I got some questions I want to know. What was your strengths? What did you realize was a strong suit for you? Did you notice anything where you might have had some shortcomings? What did you realize that, I thought I was going to be able to do this, but I didn't? Any shortcomings for anybody? Let's talk about some things really quick. King Reginald, come talk to me. Let's talk about some highlights. Did anybody have any struggles? I want to know about it. Let's talk about some things before we go. Let's talk, because I want y'all to have a better week this week. Let's talk about it. Come talk to me, Reginald.
Man, the class been awesome, but I want to kind of piggyback what you was talking about for as man, it's very critical that we get financial stable right now in this season, because pretty soon it's only gonna be it's not gonna be a middle class. It's usually gonna be poor or rich. So we gotta grind and get our family to that level. And what you were saying about the fruits, I'm telling you, right now they're gonna be targeting the poor, the ghettos. That's where they're gonna, like, the bad fruits and stuff like that. We got to get our family to a whole nother status, because don't buy fruits that don't have no seeds. God put seeds in everything. They trying to mess up our fruits, our vegetables, and all that stuff. So it's very critical that we get to another stage in our lives where we can provide for our families and take them to a whole nother level, because we all we got, man.
Absolutely. Show the king some love. Absolutely. This is a vital point. And I'm not really sure. Like I said, it was something that just was on my spirit as far as bringing this particular aspect, as far as equating the planting aspect and our financial growth and our financial success. They go hand in hand. For whatever the reason, we need to stay aligned and really be paying attention to what's going on. And so you're right on target with that, King Reginald. I love it. Just show the king some love. King Malik, come talk to me, family. Let's talk about it.
No, well, say from this past week, even though I took the time management challenge, because I was trying to raise my hand earlier, but I had everything written down, had a whole plan going, and then just, well, when it came to time management at work, they just added about 2 or 3 more things onto my plate that I typically wouldn't do. Like, because I'm a 3D artist, they have me as well, I usually just pick a card off of Trello and then make whatever builder they want me to for the universities that we do. But now I'm part of the pre-planning of that. So while I was trying to do this course, I had to start doing that. And I was in, like, I think at least 15 meetings over the last week. And usually I'm in none, except for like one. So I don't know, that just came out in that field. So time management.
Y'all heard me say that, right? Y'all heard me say that. Now that you've made the decision to join a course like this and get focused and start literally doing something for yourself, to free yourself, how life was going to start throwing all kinds of things at you. All kinds of stuff is going to start happening. It literally just happened to you. Like all of a sudden, now you have all this new responsibility. And we have to literally find a way to navigate through that. Don't you let nothing knock you off your square. Stay focused on what you need to do for yourself. And hopefully you can find a way to use your weekly time blocking to start managing some of that extra responsibility that they've given you. That is a whole lot of meetings. I'm not sure what your work day is like, but that is definitely a whole lot of meetings. I'm not really sure. I thought we have a lot of meetings. You said 15?
Yeah, because they're restructuring pretty much our workflow within the company, because pretty much we just recreate college campuses online, but we also, I guess, create lesson plans for trade schools, but it's all in 3D so that they could actually take the classes with VR headsets. I'm an artist, so whatever they want the artist to make, it's like pretty much just what I make on my laptop. And now that they've given me that since they're trying to restructure everything, we had to pretty much meet with each other. It's like 3 meetings a day. And just trying to figure out what the new system is going to be. It says it's going to die out over time. Like this coming week, I only have, I think, 5 total. But yeah, that I'm not used to this at all.
It's going to work out. You got this, King. Show the King some love, family. King David, come talk to us, King.
I had 2 major things. Time management isn't an issue for me, but I realized I wasn't focused on the right things within the time management. And what I mean by that is just on a personal note, my mom has Alzheimer's and my dad has Parkinson's. So I'm almost a part-time caregiver as well as father, all that stuff. So when I decided to take this class, the whole kind of business execution as far as time blocking allowed me to segment this time and say, you know what, there's going to be times where I'm not going to be doing the responsibilities of the caretaker. I'm going to do my family and me first. And I actually had a conversation with my parents this past weekend about, hey, I'm going to put me first, my family, my legacy, and everything while I help you, but I can't have a schedule for everything else but my success. And so, you know, that was something. And then when I heard you talk Friday, it made me really look and say, I'm the type of person where I don't really open up a lot and share a lot until I know you. And I was like, why am I suppressing my sunshine, my light that God has given me? And a lot of times it takes people a while to get to know me. And I hear them say, oh man, I didn't know you were like that. Or I thought you were this. And I'm like, why am I holding it? So I made a commitment everywhere I go. I'm just going to be a light day 1, minute 1, second 1. And they get to know because they may not have enough time with me to see that I have this light if I'm waiting for them to prove whatever it is that I need to do. So those are the 2 things. And that was my shortcoming. So they'll be the light everywhere I go.
Absolutely. Y'all unmute for King David. I love this light. Yes.
Let's go, King David.
Let's go, King.
You got this, King. You got this.
Talking about, man.
Love to see it.
Continue
Let's
showing your
go.
light,
Let's
King.
go.
King.
Let's go. Good job, King David.
Got it, King.
Yes. That light is bright. I love it. Keep shining that light, King David. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for that. We need that. We all need that light. It's such a beautiful thing. We appreciate you so much, King. Queen Angela, come talk to me, Queen.
Oh, I'm off mute. Hey, listen, for me, Friday was a changer. So I know this may sound tricky, but listen, anyone who has a chance to put in a calendar appointment with Coach Queen Sunshine, do it. I broke some chains on Friday. My session with her revealed some things about myself that I had to face, and that some of that was interfering with my success. And she helped me in a journey of reflection, and I wrote some stuff down. The time blocking was because I was going sideways, and I thought, well, even though I had these ideas, she kind of puts me in perspective so my journey can go forward instead of sideways. So when Maurice, you had that question, I thought, man, and my clarification was for myself, okay, I need to be concrete and specific. So if anyone, I'm telling you, I am begging you guys to sort through your emotions and reflect on yourself. Make a way to speak with Sunshine, because she truly is going to set you on a course where when you are a CEO mogul, you are a CEO boss, diva, whatever you want to term yourself. Because this is our platform. As we rise, this needs to be right, mind right, money right. That's for real. And I didn't realize how shaky I was, but when she plugged in and literally plugged in the hole, and I didn't get to write it down. I'm gonna make sure I plug it, Sunshine, because I left there with chills. It's like something, just a big wind came over me, and I said, I can do this. I ain't too old to do much, and I've been an entrepreneur all my life, and then to see myself in the words of somebody else, it hit me. I didn't understand, and so David, those chains, when they're broken, you are free. Something got freed from me on Friday. I can't go into all the detail, but you just got to know sometimes you need somebody else to lead you in that journey so you can prepare for what's coming for you. And I wanted to be solid. I didn't know you don't know what you don't know. And Sunshine, again, publicly, I want to thank you for leading me in that journey. And I'm going to make it a point to get with you again so I can stay on point, because what you did for me in that journey, and I'm going to say this is transparent, I was able to go to the cemetery. My mom and my dad are both buried there. It's always been a fear for me. I went there on Friday. I went there on Saturday. And I said, it's okay now. I made peace with some stuff. It's okay. So that was huge for me, Sunshine. So ladies and gentlemen, break those chains. Don't be afraid, David, to say, look, you know what? Just go for it. Break your chains. Cut those ties. Know that challenges are okay. It just makes you greater, makes you stronger. And I again want to say thank you, Sunshine, because I needed what you gave me. That medicine you gave me on Friday just took me to a new level. So I just want to say thank you.
Oh my gosh, man, look, man.
Thank you. I mean that.
Y'all.
True.
I don't usually get stuck for words, family, but Queen Angela, thank you. Like, thank you for that. That call was
life-changing. It was.
Yes, and I just want to thank you. Thank you so much. And just a quick little something. I have literally been speaking to people into people's lives all of my life, literally since I was young. And I remember my dad used to tell me, like, how am I the adult? How am I your dad? And you're like the little kid, and you seem to be the one guiding me. And I'll be like, right? And I've always wanted to be a counselor, but I felt like me going back to school again, I would be hustling backwards. Like, I'm not paying more money to get another degree to only make a little bit more money. Like, I'm not doing that. Like, and so, but I've literally been pouring into people like my whole life. It's just been, people call me all times of the night throughout my whole life. Like, literally, this has just been my thing. And I just always felt like it just wasn't going to happen. It was just going to be what it was, the way that it was in my life. That aspect it just wasn't going to happen that way. And I just want to say this to y'all. Your destiny is your divine destiny, and what's for you is for you, and can't nothing and nobody stop that. And even though I thought that this was never going to happen the way that I thought it was going to happen, it happened anyway, because here it is. I paid for a mentorship program, and I came in here thinking this was about, my journey was about commercial real estate. And I wound up getting plugged in on another side where I wound up getting to speak to people in this manner, and then wind up being blessed in a position to have one-on-one calls. And so the counseling that I thought was going to be in one way in my life, that I thought was going to happen in one side, happened in a totally different way in another side. And so what's for you is for you. And when you are aligned with where you are supposed to be, nothing and nobody can stop that, family. So just be you, be true to you. And man, listen, I am so grateful. And so understand when I tell you that I walk in an attitude of gratitude, this space is everything for me. This space is everything for me. And you all have no idea that when I speak to you all, the pouring that I pour out, you have no idea of how much you all bless me when I speak to you as well. The accountability calls, even these calls, the conversations that we have, the pouring is definitely a two-way street. And so I just want to tell you, I thank y'all for being who you are. And you have no idea of how much you pour into me as well. So thank you. I appreciate each and every single last one of you. Thank y'all so much. I really appreciate y'all. Oof. Boy, this can get emotional sometimes, y'all. Boy.
Unmute. Let's unmute for our Queen Sunshine. Come on, let's give up for our Queen Sunshine and all the work she does in this community. Unmute, y'all.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Let's
Let's
go.
go.
Sunshine.
Sunshine.
All the sunshine. You are the
Sunshine.
light,
Let's
man. You
get
are the
it.
light. In the
Change your
tunnel,
life.
man. You are
Let's
the light
go.
in the
Let's
tunnel.
go.
We
Thank
This is for
appreciate
you.
your
you. This is for
presence. We
you.
Thank you
appreciate
so
your
much.
words. We appreciate
Let's go.
everything
Let's
that you
Thank
have done
go.
for
you.
us.
Go.
Love you.
Yes.
You
Beautiful.
deserve everything that
Thank
come
you
with
so
it.
much.
Absolutely.
Amen.
Oh my
Cheers
gosh.
to you, Sunshine.
Absolutely.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Whew, boy, thank y'all so much, man. Y'all better stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Queen, come talk to us, Queen.
Hello, family. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday.
Hey.
I'm sorry I have my mic off, but I'm at work. But I'm sneaking away so that I can come talk to my family. But Sunshine, I want to give you your flowers too. I don't want you to cry, but you are definitely the reason why I'm here. It's crazy because I work at a spa on the strip in Vegas, and they were here for a conference in April. I was just working my little job. It was Jasmine's birthday. They were all having a good time. They just, were just sweet, genuine people telling me about this mentorship, not pressuring it on me or anything about it, but just telling me how good they were to them and just was like, you should join. If you join, I'm telling you, you not be working here. Like, you're not supposed to be here. And I was just like, okay, whatever. Like, but me and Sunshine just had a heart to heart. I was going through so much at that time with my daughter and just family. And she just poured into me. Didn't even know her from a can of paint. And I stayed outside till 6 o'clock in the morning. The sun came up and I was out with her. My boy, I came home. He was like, where was you at? I was like, you don't understand. Like, he probably thought I was lying. I'm like, listen, I'm at this lady. And it changed my life. It literally changed my life. And I am here today. I never thought I would be here. Never thought about a mentorship. Never thought I would be in a room with such great people, such successful Black minority people. Like, it's amazing. Like, and of course, the beginning of last week, I was a mess. I'm not going to say a mess. I said I was going to stop saying that. I was just confused. I was sad. I was overwhelmed because I knew I would have to let go a lot of things that I wasn't ready to give up. I wasn't ready to walk through them doors and actually give it all to God and just be faithful. But I did, and I'm so grateful and I'm so thankful that I did because I've been taking this clarity challenge. And even though little spaces in my house are just a mess and cluttered, I noticed about day 3 of that challenge, I actually had to laugh because I'm like, this challenge is not about me getting my life organizing things. It's about literally getting my life in order. If you procrastinate and you push things to the side, your life is a mess. Like, you're really trying to scramble and try to figure out and how to put things back together. And it was like, wow, like, it's so much more to it. I just been so clear. I'm not crying anymore. I'm not overwhelmed. I'm waking up happy and grateful and blessed and just thankful for the small things. Like, I'm quitting this job. They already know I'm out of here. Like, I gave my baby, I'm out of here. I don't even care. I might not even come back tomorrow. But I just want to say thank you, everybody. Like, y'all don't know what this means to me. It means more to me than y'all understand. And that's all I want to say. Thank you, y'all.
Woo, I'm mute for the queen. She's talking about walking away from the job. Like, listen, everybody unmute and show the queen some love. Unmute.
Yes, Queen.
Yes, Queen Tay.
Let's go. Let's
Go.
Fire
go.
your
Let's go. We
boss.
love it.
Fire
Let's go.
your
Tay,
Let's go.
Tay,
boss.
Let's
Tay.
I'm
Let's
go.
about
go,
to do the
let's go,
clarity
let's
challenge.
go.
Go,
Yeah.
you got this,
Fire
Queen.
your
You
That's
boss.
got
right,
Let's
this.
Ty.
With
go.
you.
Let's
You
Go.
got
go.
that.
Love
That's
it. Let's
right.
go, queen.
Yes,
You
you
got it.
got it. You
Stronger and
got it,
stronger day
Queen.
by day.
Yes.
Absolutely love it. Oh my gosh, y'all are amazing. Man, Tay, that's major. That is major. And keep doing the work. And you're right. That clutter is way more about just that clutter in that space. That is literally a lot of the times the clutter that we see on the outside has more to do with what's going on in the inside of us. It is literally a lot of the times the inside of us showing up on the outside. And so, yes, you're doing the work and you're clearing out, every aspect of your life when you're clearing up that clutter. And so I know about that firsthand. So you should start smiling and be feeling totally different as you start clearing that up and waking up totally different. I'm so excited for you. Family, it has been amazing. I hope that we cleared up a lot of things for y'all today. I hope that this week we have a great week. I hope y'all know everything that you have to do. I hope you stay focused. Do not let anything get in the way of y'all staying productive. This week, there is a productivity challenge. If you are feeling unproductive, go into the Love Plus website or the app if you need to, anytime, to get on the productivity challenge. If you're feeling that you're not aligned in any type of way, if you're not feeling like you're not being productive enough, please make sure you utilize your resources. We are all purchasing our resources, right, family? That is a quick yes, right? Right, family? We're getting our resources. Did y'all get your 20% coupon code, right? We got that. Absolutely. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Are there any more questions about anything? I hope everything has been cleared up. Again, for those that did not write down your goals or your why, that is major. That's major. 40 days, family. Know why you're here. Know why you're here and know what you're working towards. So if you did not get that done, please accomplish that. Outside of that, we are all done here. I am looking forward to next Sunday where we meet around that dinner table again. These soulful Sundays, let's go. I love y'all to life. I want everybody to unmute. Are there any questions about anything before we go? If there are no questions about anything, we are getting out of here. I want you to enjoy the rest of this beautiful Sunday night. We are still letting people in. Okay. Enjoy the rest of this beautiful Sunday night. I want you to have a wonderful week, productive week. We will see you at 8:30 in the a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I want everybody to unmute everybody. Let's end this on a great note. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go, family. Let's go.
Family. You know they're trying to push me out the last minute of the
Go.
call.
Next week, new goals.
Got
Let's
you.
go, family.
New
Yes.
results.
Let's have a great week.
Let's
Have a
go.
great week.
Strong
Yeah,
week.
man.
Let's get
Let's
it.
do
Be
it.
safe,
Family.
Nothing
everybody.
too big of a
Great
challenge.
week.
Love
We got
y'all.
this.
Have
We're
a great
breaking
Sunday.
pain. Yes, we are. We are
Let's
breaking pain.
get it.